Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm back. So, we got a lot of work done on this thing already. We got the trunk done. You guys saw that video. And then, I actually got the hood done and the headlights there, as you can see. Color looks awesome. I'm really happy with it so far. Wrap's going all right. I'm having a little bit of scratching issues. You might have been able to see it a little bit in the last video. Just really fine scratches from installing it. I don't know if this wrap has like a super like sensitive spot where you can't really, push down too hard or what. I've been trying my best. I've been using, where's it at? This right here, quick detailer. I've been spraying that on first and then hitting it with the felt tip squeegee. I switched up squeegees as well. I also got different felt, some softer stuff that hopefully will kind of help it out a little bit. It seemed to be a little bit easier and went on a little bit better without as much scratches on the hood and the headlights that I've done already. Better than the trunk, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens. Today I'm gonna be doing the fender. I kind of just wanted to make this video like an update and also show you guys how to unwrap a car. So here's my passenger fender. We actually had, this has been a hell of a wrap job so far. So this wrap actually, right when I got it, it ripped a little bit from fender rubbage, which I forgot to roll the fenders first. So that's a big thing, like especially if you're going to be running like a really low setup with wide wheels. Make sure your fenders or your wheels fit correctly, because otherwise you'll have that problem. This is after I rolled it, kind of ghetto, but it like burned through the wrap. So that was a brand new wrap when I did it, and I was kind of pissed about that. This is probably late in the season actually. I actually hit a wheel or a rock with my tire, pushed the wheel up really far, like really fast, and hit this here. I'm running pretty stiff springs too, so I'm surprised it actually did that, but the lip of the wheel actually got it right there, and it kind of peeled it up. I don't know how this piece here stuck. It's kind of crazy. And then, let's see, this right here. So the little green walnuts that fall from the trees, they actually will stain paint and wrap. And I found this out the hard way. So this is actually like a walnut that I ran over, and it splattered all over the wrap, and it didn't catch it when I parked it, and it actually left like a significant stain. I don't know if you guys can see that really good, but yeah, it like splattered up. I was pretty pissed about that. So I ended up actually wrapping over that with some extra wrap that I had when I was working at the wrap shop. That's what you can see here. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to unwrap this correctly. And the only tools you're really gonna need for this is, heat gun, and you might, yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, it's just a heat gun. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this. All right, so main problem that you see people have when they're unwrapping a car is like they just kind of go into it, try and start peeling it up and just doing it all by hand and kind of like roughing it off. And most of the time that does work, but it's not great, because sometimes if your paint under it is not that great, it'll actually chip the paint up and you'll peel it off with the wrap. So the best way to do it is to heat it up first. I got it on the highest setting, which is 1160 degrees. Make sure it gets real warm. You're trying to want to start in like a corner or like on an edge where you can get a hold of it, and then you're just going to want to heat it up. And once you get it heated up pretty good, I'll show you. Once you get it heated up, then you can start going at it, trying to pick it off. You gotta start it, that's always the hard part. So yeah, once you get it done, there you go. It starts coming right up. And it makes it a lot easier, because if you go in and you just start doing it, especially like right now, it's really cold in here. If I was just trying to do this, trying to just pull it off, it would actually be a super pain in the ass, because it doesn't want to stretch as much and it doesn't want to release as well. You're pretty much heating up the adhesive under it so that it comes off a little bit. So yeah, once you get it started, then you just kind of start heating up around it on where you're going to next, and then that'll help it come up. As you can see, it actually helps a lot with the heat. I started here on this little corner and then just started healing up. So this is where I'm at now. I'm gonna go ahead and heat the rest of this and try and I'm gonna try and get this top part off first, so then it'll just gradually go down. This is gonna be a little hairy over here because we got a rip there, also from fitment issues, and then we got this here, which is like kind of like hard corners. So once I get those off, I'll probably get back to the video around here. So, all right. So another thing I just found. So, I've been taking the edges off, and I found out that the best way to actually unwrap something is to get the edges first, because the more edges you have off, the more it'll be in like one piece. So when you go to rip it off, if you start at one corner and you just start going, as you can see here, it'll just rip, and then you'll have to just keep going. If you have all the edges off, you can keep heating this area up, and the more you go, the better it'll just come off in one piece, you know what I mean? So like if you start here, and this is cold, I haven't heated this yet, but if you keep pulling, it'll just start to tear. I only got one hand, so this is kind of hard to show, but definitely get the edges off first. So that's what I've been doing. This is where I'm at now, right to about here, and so I'm gonna get the rest of this, and then here, and then I should be able to take the rest of it off. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I got the edges on this side and this side done. For where I'm at now, the easiest way to take the rest of this off is going to be to mount it up just on the top bolts on the side, on the actual car, and then I'll be able to get this so I can pull on it, because right now I'm even with the heat gun, I'm still gonna have to put some pressure on it, and it's making it a pain in the ass because I don't have like the greatest setup for just having something stationary. So I'm gonna put it on the car, and then I'll get back to taking the rest of this off. All right, let's get back to it. All right, there we go, it's all off. Didn't take too long. I would say it probably took like, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes at the most. I actually don't have anybody to help me rewrap it with the new wrap, so I'm actually gonna wait on that. But that's how it's gonna look for now. Looks weird having it all a bunch of different colors. All right, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Tomorrow I actually should be getting my tires in the mail for my new wheels, and they're right here. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and link up with my buddy. He works at a tire place, and he should be able to help me get them on tomorrow, he said. So if that happens, I will take you guys along with me, and I'll make a video on putting the wheels on finally with tires, and hopefully maybe have somebody over and help me wrap the fender so that I can have the whole kind of like the front end area for the most part set up. I'm still waiting on a bumper. I'm gonna order a bumper. It's gonna be completely different. It's gonna be more of like I think they call it the Deuce kit. It's a different front bumper, and I might get the rear bumper. I'm not sure yet, but that should be it for today. And thanks for watching. Subscribe.